second shot, I fucking brushed it off and I came back and I cracked him. I was in his face, I was in his shit. His back was against the roof the entire time. I was walking him down. Could have been a little bit more assertive. I was patient. I was seeing my shots, but I didn't want to be antsy. When he got overhead right, he may have landed a couple times. I knew he threw a lot, missed a lot, blocked a lot, and I feel great in my conditioning. I mean, I fucking felt amazing out there cardio-wise. My body felt good. Even when he landed, a hard shot, I know when you're in great shape and you're in condition for it, you're able to absorb more. And when he hit me in the body a couple times, I'm like, no, dog, take more than that. So I felt like I had him. One time I almost knocked him through the rope. I really wasn't fucking with that rope. It was like we came in this morning to do a test run. It's like, if you're not 7'7", shit, you can be held up by it. So I hit him, and he kind of bent into the rope, so I was going to try to knock him through that motherfucker. Nah. Look at my face. Do it look like I felt somebody power? No, I got hit with a shot, but this is boxing. I'm supposed to not get hit. I have one cut on my face. I look just as pretty as I did going in, coming out. I never touched the canvas. He was the only one that was close to touching the canvas. Like I said before, I believe the rope actually held him up. I thought I won. To be honest, I was surprised it was a split decision. I thought it was close. I thought he had won some rounds. I thought earlier the rounds was close, and if I can go back, kind of kick myself because I could have made it a little bit more convincing. But I was just trying to fill him out, and I was trying to take my time, and I knew he was going to throw a lot of jabs, and I was just going to see how he was going to react to feints and pressure. And I wasn't surprised when they said a split. I know it was kind of close, but I thought it was going to be me. So I was kind of more, my demeanor and my emotions was because I wanted to knock him out. And I had a couple big shots I landed, a couple of opportunities, and I think I had him hurt, I had him tired a couple times, and I didn't press him a little bit. I should have pressed him a little bit more, but I was just, well, last fight I had a guy on the ropes and I fucking went ape shit on him. I was going crazy and I got snuck with a punch, so I was just trying to be a little bit more smart. I had the biggest moment in the fight for sure, but I told you guys a long time ago. I said don't get this shit fucked up. Everybody like, oh, this YouTuber version. No, I tell you, it's gonna look like a fight. I said it from the very beginning. I never played it like it wasn't a fight. You can see the way I was training, the way I was built, my conditioning. I knew it was gonna be a fight, but I was gonna be patient. I was expecting myself to get the knockout. So I definitely had the biggest moment. I feel like that's when the momentum shifted in that round. I feel like I had the bigger punches, and I feel like I had more pressure. You finna ask me some bullshit that you haven't already see. That motherfucker like, I was just fucking. No, it's done. We're doing a rematch. For sure, I'm doing a rematch, so I gotta get that win. It was too close, and this was a movie. Ain't nobody gonna push a needle like me and him did. We fucking sold the shit out this pay-per-view. I think everybody was excited about it. There's some humorous moments in there. I couldn't even really watch a lot of it because I was trying to stay focused, but Jake, man, he good at what he do. If I would have allowed him to get into my mind, to get into my head, it could have been a similar circumstances as his previous opponent. So he was tough. He was fatigued in the fight, and he found a way to push through, and he came through strong. So I can't never knock him for that, but we got to run that back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I said, shit, fuck it, let's do it. I mean, you only live once, man. This is a movie, and this whole time I felt like this was a real ass movie, and I'm like, dude, the promo, the fucking all the PR behind it, all the stuff, the training, the antics, everything that went with it. I've never been a part of nothing like this again, and to even do another fight that's not on this magnitude was kind of feel weird. You know what I mean? So I want to fucking do it again. I think the next time it's gonna be bigger. People see it's a real fight now. It's not like some YouTube kid fucking fighting some old ass UFC fighter that's washed up. He fought a fucking man that came in there and meant business. Nah, I had to take a shower. My damn shoulders were sore from knocking his head around. Yes. It didn't. That was a separate situation. I just don't fuck around when it comes out of my mom. And I appreciate you. I saw you in the mix a little bit. Right is right. And that's why I just told Jay Leon Love, I said, I don't really care. You can do whatever you want to. You can say whatever you want to. You could have took my hat because you can see I got a full hairline and my hair fresh. You can do whatever you want, but when you start going back and forth with my mom, you'll get scraped. Nothing surprised me, to be honest. I kept telling you, I said, this going to look like a fight. I just thought I was going to be able to knock him out. And I could have had, if I would have pressured him a little bit more, I think that I would have brought that moment up. But I know he's athletic. I know he has a screw loose. His elevator and go all the way to the top floor. And in combat sports, can be the fucking toughest dude sometimes. I knew 1 or 2 shots wasn't going to hurt him to the point where he was just going to quit. I did hit him in the body a couple of times that he didn't like. I wish I would have kept putting money in the bank there. But at the end of the day, I knew he was tough. I knew he was training hard. Like, this is like, if he beat me, he can give his all. Like, imagine if you got a chance to go one-on-one with Michael Jordan. You don't give a fuck. You're going to go crazy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm Michael Jordan because I know y'all going to spin that, take that one little line and make a whole headline out of it. But what I'm saying is that he was facing somebody who had championship belts in the toughest division in the world at the time. And he put everything into it. He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no day job. This all he had to do. So I expected him to come prepared. I expect him to come ready. Next time, I'm going to be even more prepared. He's going to be even more prepared. And the fight's going to be even better. No, because I was already expecting. I was already expecting him. He threw a couple combinations, but you gotta expect somebody that only had 4 fights to evolve. I didn't even look at. He don't have that many fights, to be honest, and I didn't even waste time looking back at his fights, looking at his fucking sparring, because he's smart. He's putting out all the flash shooting money guns and fucking hitting the folks. He's not putting real shit on the internet because he's in its infant stages of boxing. And for somebody that's got good size, good punch, good IQ, good chin, and just fucking, like I said, he just don't give a fuck sometimes. I think, you got to be prepared for that. For me, I feel like nothing really impressed me. And that's not to say that he wasn't impressive. I just expected a lot. He already said it now. He making all these dumbass bets, man. I keep forgetting I'm fighting a child, man. I'm like, I got a kid that's 18 that's about to go play D1 football. And I'm sitting there dealing with somebody that's not too much older than him. And he making all these bets. And I'm just trying to be professional, trying not to laugh. So, yeah, I think his pride's important to him. And I think part of him taking this fight was that. So him fighting me again or committing to fighting me and not going through with it, I don't think he's going to do that. That's what I thought. No, there is going to be a part 2, and I do regret it was certain moments when I clipped him one time, and when I saw him huffing and puffing, and his hands were low. I'm not gonna say the shots because I think those shots are gonna come back the next time around, but I saw a couple shots that I know I could have landed, and I think I was just like, man, you just don't it's there, don't rush it because body language says a lot. Anytime you open up and show a big shot, like when he landed his right hand, it's because he didn't show it. When he showed it, he missed it, and I blocked it or anything like that. So I was just trying to get my body language not to show that I saw the opening. Cool. Shit, I don't know. I need to see some paperwork on this rematch shit because I think that's a game plan. I mean, to be honest, Nikisa gave me his word. He hasn't did me wrong since. So I kind of got to roll with him on that. He's honored everything he said to me since the beginning with this whole promotion thing. So, shit, I ain't finna get in no work where I gotta fucking look at that bitch. I don't know, probably my thigh or some shit. So I thought I was gonna get on my face. Good fuck. Y'all already know. I already know. And he was baiting me too. He was trying to get me canceled, wasn't he? He was trying to get me the baby, but I didn't take the bait. I just fucking kept saying to myself, I'm glad I wear sunglasses. Normally when you guys see me fight week, I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm sucked down. I'm drained and my eyes, the light makes my eyes really hard to see and I'm annoyed and you ask me the same dumbass questions that everybody, you just heard fucking Josh ask me, why you ask me how I feel? I feel like shit. I'm cutting 35 pounds. What the fuck you think I feel like? So this time it was just because I wanted to just block it out. You know, I knew he was going to have these scripts and monologues and this whole fucking spiel. But then he started saying, I ain't even going to get into it. But that shit was funny. Man, they killed that shit. I can't say it's comparative. Like the only thing I can say is this was a complete movie, and I enjoyed. It was a lot. It was a lot of PRs, a lot of cameras. But one thing they were always mindful of is we're still fighting. We still got to train. It was mindful of rest. It was mindful of scheduling. And that was something that I will go ahead and say that, sometimes the UFC got so many fights. They got 4 or 5 fights a month. They don't give a fuck. They're putting their camera on you. They don't care if you cutting weight, if you fucking looking ashy or, dying in the sauna. They want their camera time. And I do got to shout out, all the 24/7, all the Showtime crew. It was like 4 or 5 different crews that was pressing. And I remember Showtime when I was a young whippersnapper coming up, but I feel like they've evolved to a whole nother level. Got to shout out Alicia. She's a GOAT. She was cold. And she just, the way they communicated, Chris, I know here, Dory's somewhere around here, Espinosa, everybody, yeah, because I'm not the easiest person to deal with. Sometimes I get cranky, sometimes I get annoying, but they were very professional, and I'm blessed to have fought for Showtime again. I miss it a lot, and I felt like I was treated with respect, and I look forward to doing it again. They told me they thought I won. They said it was a close fight, but I think you won. You landed the power shots. Motherfucker, act like you won. Let these niggas know you won. Don't be sitting around. I was kind of sad because I wanted to knock him out because he was talking all that shit. And I was like, I know I could have knocked him out. And I knew if I rushed, look what happened to Nate Robinson when he rushed. Look what happened when Ben didn't have his hands up. And I didn't even see the other fights. But, he pried on people like rushing in and letting their emotions get to him. And I think I need to find a happy medium. So I was more bummed about that, but I still thought I won the fight, So they, of course, my coaches are world class. They all 3 of them in their own right. And they all 3, say, hey, we're going to go back and look at the film. We're going to figure out what we need to do. We're going to keep growing. You were in shape. We know what we could have did better. I felt like you won the fight. And, they're not going to tell me they thought I lost the fight if I lost. They're not going to tell me that they thought I won the fight, if they didn't think I won the fight. So I feel good about it. I feel good about my performance. I feel good that any motherfucker that thought I was old and thought I was washed up and thought I wasn't going to back up and just defend, motherfuckers know now.